WCAU-TV, Channel 10, Philadelphia.
And now the Saturday Early Show, Hugo the Hippo, featuring the voice of Burl Ives.
(1861–1865), the war between the 4 years that still touch the American soul. In lasting tribute to heroes north and south, the National Historical Society of Gettysburg now dedicates the Civil War chess set. Once again, the armies stand face to face. Ulysses S. Grant, Union King. Robert E. Lee, Confederate King. Sherman, Custer, Stuart, Wheeler. Bishops and knights, roll call of glory. The pawns stand ready. The Union's Iron Brigade. The South's famed Stonewall Brigade. A towering achievement in marvelous miniature. Each figure an original portrait sculpture created for the Historical Society by the artists of the Franklin Mint. Each piece cast in fine pewter, set on a solid brass base, hand enameled in Union blue or Confederate gray. Look close at General Stuart, rakish hat with ostrich plumes. Jeb Stuart rides again. Note, too, the etched strength of Lee's face, the infantry bedroll, Sherman's inimitable bow tie. Detail authentic and astonishing. American heroes live again in your home, den, office. The set is unique, and so is its board. Hand-worked, pewter-finished with fitted case, both provided at no additional charge. You acquire your set in an easy, systematic way. Simply call 1-800-453-5700 and receive 2 Civil War chess pieces every other month. You pay for only 1 piece at a time, only $17.50 a month. A remarkable price for art of this quality. If you choose, you may complete your set all at once. Best order by credit card or pay COD with a $1 service charge. Each piece has the Franklin Mint's return assurance. Chess enthusiast, history buff, or proud American, the Civil War chess set enhances your life. The first move is yours. Call 1-800-453-5700.
Do you know the way to tell a story that's true from all the stories that never took place? Well, when a story's so strange that if it never happened, no one could ever think it of, then it is true. A story so strange that no one ever could make it up has to be true, has to be true. Now you ask, what difference does it make in the end if you believe a strange story or no? If you accept a strange story told to you as true, then a certain enlightenment comes to you. It comes to you. A certain enlightenment comes when a story that's told to you is really true. This story is really true. It's really true.
Every
everybody knows the difference between animals and people. People take medicine, fight wars, and read books. Animals don't. Animals never use people to solve their problems, but people use animals all the time, sometimes without caring what's best for the animals. And that's what this story is all about.
Then it is true, a story so strange that no one ever could make it up has to be true. This story is really true. It's really true.
This is the story of Hugo the Hippo, which is the short way to say hippopotamus, which is the long way to say river horse. There are lots of legends about hippos, but the one that changed Hugo's life is the legend about sharks. It all began in a faraway place called Zanzibar, across the bay from the city of Dar es Salaam in East Africa. This is Zanzibar before the trouble started, a lazy island in the tropical Indian Ocean. For as long as anyone there can remember, the people have always raised spicy cloves and been ruled by sleepy sultans. The latest and greatest of them all was the Sultan Majid. The Sultan enjoyed his power because he truly cared for his people. He kept them busy and prosperous by building the biggest clove industry in the whole world. The harbor at Zanzibar was not very deep, so ships had to anchor far offshore. Day after day, the porters waded through the water to take the cloves out to the great ships. Year after year, the people of Zanzibar grew more and more cloves for the people of the world, and the lines of porters grew longer and longer.
Sing song, pass it along. This is the same song your father before you had sung. That is the sweat of your brow that you taste on your tongue. Sing song, pass it along. Sing song, pass it along. Sing song, sing song, sing song. Pass it along. Sing song, father is gone, mother is fixing a very good supper for me. My little baby is waiting to ride on my knee. Sing song, father is strong. Sing song, father is strong.
The easygoing life of Zanzibar turned out to be the calm before the storm, a storm of sharks.
Sing song, wheeling along, right in the line of two worlds. It meets up with the sky, yeah. Eating of asphalt so fast that it's making me high. Look out, yeah, sing song, wheeling along, yeah.
What is that commotion? Stop!
Look, sir.
In the name of Allah, what are you doing? Stop! Get back in there! $1 million in revenues! Stop this madness! Save the goods!
Oh, my aching head.
I am Aben Khan, Minister of Law and Finance to His Highness, the Sultan Majid. I demand to know the meaning of this revolt!
Well, sir, I'll tell you. The men are protesting.
Protesting? Ridiculous! What can they possibly find to protest?
Well, they're protesting the presence of sharks.
Oh, sharks! Ridiculous! Rubbish! Native superstitions! Get back in there, all of you! There are no sharks in the Sultan's harbor!
Oh, God heavens!
Sharks in the Sultan's harbor!
Mr. Minister, don't you think you'd better tell the Sultan?
I better tell the Sultan. Sharks in the Sultan's harbor? A national tragedy. The economy is threatened. My job is threatened. On to the palace of the Sultan.
Mail call! Mail call! Purdy! Whalen!
Veterans, you remember when mail call was the most important event of the day? Waiting for the next name to be called?
Miller! Miller!
Hoping your name would be next. You never missed mail call. And now, as an honorably discharged U.S. veteran, you shouldn't miss out on this important mail call either. Hi, I'm George Kennedy. Thousands of veterans, aged 50 to 74, have received a letter like this in their mail that means guaranteed term life insurance for only $1 a week. And all they had to do to get their letter was to call this toll-free number. That's right. If you're a veteran, aged 50 to 74, your honorable discharge guarantees you this term life coverage for just $1 a week. It's one of the best ways going to give your family the extra security you want them to have. Every qualified veteran and their spouse or widow, age 50 to 74, is guaranteed acceptance for this low-cost term life plan. You simply cannot be turned down. And what's more, no medical exam is required, no health questions asked. Free information will be sent to you by mail. Just call the toll-free number shown. You'll also receive information on the Veterans Pharmacy Exchange, a free shop-at-home service that can save you money on retail pharmacy prices. There's absolutely no obligation, so don't wait another minute. Call this number now to find out how much term life insurance you're guaranteed for just $1 a week.
Mail call for all U.S. veterans age 50 to 74. Call 1-800-821-2101. A free information package will be mailed to you immediately. Call toll-free 1-800-821-2101. That's 1-800-821-2101.
Our movie will continue after these messages.
Stereo Discounters Electronic World's in-store warehouse sale. 5 to 50% savings on the best in sight and sound. Save $70 on a Panasonic VHS video cassette recorder. Save $80 on a 19-inch Zenith color television. Save 40% on a Sansui 40-watt stereo receiver. And save 44% on a Pioneer stereo cassette deck. Save 5 to 50% on audio, video, car stereo, and home entertainment during the warehouse sale. On now at Stereo Discounters Electronic World.
How do you feel good on a hot summer night? Take a trip to Hillary's and have a sundae. With award-winning flavors like cherry amaretto, black raspberry, and chocolate chip cookie, together with Hillary's famous mouth-watering toppings, we'll make you crazy with delicious sundae combinations. You won't be able to try them all in one visit, but you can have fun trying. Hillary's Gourmet Ice Cream. Try your own cool combination tonight.
While other dealers are running out of cars, there's no shortage at your Pontiac Pace Setters. And there's no shortage of savings. You'll find big year-end discounts on a huge selection of remaining 1985 Pontiacs. Fieros, Firebirds, Sunbirds, Grand Prix, Bonnevils, Parisiennes, even hard-to-find Pontiac 6000s. Beat the 86 price increase and get GM's hottest selling cars now. There's no shortage at your Pontiac Pace Setters.
Children's art, the spirit of Philadelphia. Now let's return to Hugo the Hippo.
Oh, Nemara, why are rulers so alone in times of crisis? Oh, Nemara, if only you were a water creature to tear those infamous sharks to shreds. Nemara, a riddle. What is it that walks like the elephant, swims like the whale, will eliminate the shark, but will not be eliminated by the shark?
He walks like an elephant, he swims like a whale.
The hippopotamus.
The hippopotamus?
By all the stars of Anna, yes. The hippopotamus, the noble hippopotamus. Nemara, my cheetah, who is wiser than all of you, has brought the mountain to Muhammad.
But, Majesty, are you sure?
May the jackal devour your doubts. I will have no more discussion. Go, high hunters, build wagons, build cages. Go to the mainland and capture me 12...
Hippopotami.
Hippopotamuses.
Hippopotamus.
Hippos! Bring them back alive to Zanzibar, and we will let them loose in the harbor. You, my dear Aban Khan, will lead the expedition. Go! Bring me my wives.
And so the royal expedition started out on the great hippo hunt with the Aban Khan in charge. They sailed first to the city of Dar es Salaam on the African mainland. A safari was quickly organized to penetrate the steamy jungles to the west.
A hippo hunt. A wild goose chase, I call it. The hippopotamus. Nature's mistake. Allah's jest. The ugliest, laziest, stupidest creature on the face of the earth. By Allah, I believe our Sultan's fondness for beasts has gotten the best of him at last.
Deeper and deeper into the jungle went the expedition, trying to find a dozen hippopotami.
Come on, you miserable curs. Look alive. Move that.
Well, hello.
Step it up.
I found one. Oh.
Look alive. Move it. Faster, you dogs. Come on, you miserable curs. First man to spot a hippo gets a week in Nairobi. There they are. You just can't get decent help these days.
But to wait.
Will you look at these beasts? Never moving a muscle. Just floating all day in their own stench. River horse, indeed. River pig is more like it. Sleep on, pigs of the river. Aben Khan is here to carry you away.
He walks like an elephant, he swims like a whale. His head's like a pail, it's pathetic, oh plainly his tail's unaesthetic. Though nature endowed him poorly, I still love the hippo dearly. My H-I-P-P-O-P-O-T-A-M-U-S. Yes, I love the hippo, H-I-P-P-O. I love the hippo, H-I-P-P-O, H-I-P-P-O-P-O-T-A-M-U-S. Though nature endowed him poorly, I still love the hippo dearly. My H-I-P-P-O-P-O-T-A-M-U-S. Yes, I love the hippo, H-I-P-P-O. I love the hippo, H-I-P-P-O, H-I-P-P-O-P-O-T-A-M-U, H-I-P-P-O-P-O-T-A-M-U, H-I-P-P-O-P-O-T-A-M-U-S.
This will be even simpler than I thought.
Come here. Hippo, no kiddum. Now go to it.
Idiot!
'Aban Khan and his powerful magic had made the hippo's home disappear. The hippos were frightened, especially little Hugo.
(1861, 1865), the war between the states. 4 years that still touch the American soul. In lasting tribute to heroes north and south, the National Historical Society of Gettysburg now dedicates the Civil War chess set. Once again, the armies stand face to face. Ulysses S. Grant, Union King. Robert E. Lee, Confederate King. Sherman, Custer, Stuart, Wheeler, bishops and knights, roll call of glory. The pawns stand ready, the Union's Iron Brigade, the South's famed Stonewall Brigade, a towering achievement in marvelous miniature. Each figure an original portrait sculpture created for the Historical Society by the artists of the Franklin Mint. Each piece cast in fine pewter, set on a solid brass base, hand enameled in Union blue or Confederate gray. Look close at General Stuart, rakish hat with ostrich plumes. Jeb Stuart rides again. Note, too, the etched strength of Lee's face, the infantry bedroll, Sherman's inimitable bow tie. Detail authentic and astonishing. American heroes live again in your home, den, office. The set is unique, and so is its board. Hand-worked, pewter finished with fitted case, both provided at no additional charge. You acquire your set in an easy, systematic way. Simply call 1-800-453-5700 and receive 2 Civil War chess pieces every other month. You pay for only 1 piece at a time, only $17.50 a month. A remarkable price for art of this quality. If you choose, you may complete your set all at once. Best order by credit card or pay COD with a $1 service charge. Each piece has the Franklin Mint's return assurance. Chess enthusiast, history buff, or proud American, the Civil War chess set enhances your life. The first move is yours. Call 1-800-453-5700.
Our movie will continue after these messages.
These days, you can go to many places to get your transmission fixed. But as some people have found, not everyone's an expert. More and more people today have discovered an emerging group of true transmission experts who offer free local towing, free inspection, and give an unconditional guarantee. So where are they all going? To Atrix, truly the transmission experts.
Get a complete transmission tune-up, including new pan gasket and fluid, only $6.95 at Atrix.
Put your transmission in condition at Atrix.
You're a major star of stage and screen, yet you say you most enjoy the TV commercials you do.
There's nothing like the thrill of telling people that the real buys are in Quakertown, especially during Furniture Unlimited's great summer sale.
How do you define love?
Well, either those great Furniture Unlimited summer sale savings on the best names in furniture, or 36/22/36 of fine sculptured balsa wood.
Furniture Unlimited, Route 309. The real buys are in Quakertown. The spirit and excitement of mummery doesn't end on New Year's Day. Strut your stuff Tuesday nights at 8 as the Mummers enjoy summer nights in concert at the Mummers Museum.
The royalty of rock and roll.
From South Philly, Saturday night at 7.
Now let's return to Hugo the Hippo.
Imagine watching your whole family and all your friends captured and thrown into cages. That's what happened to Hugo. He saw them all caught. His mother and even the king of the hippos, his father.
Oh, how about little hippopotamus?
Look at him. This mountain on 4 legs. I shall name him King George.
Why, King George, Excellency?
Because King George was king of the most powerful country in the world.
Was he more powerful than the Sultan?
More powerful than the Sultan? I'm more powerful than the Sultan.
The royal expedition had accomplished their great mission. They captured the 12 hippos the Sultan demanded. Actually, it was 13 if you count this little stowaway. Hugo was determined to follow his mother and father. He had never seen the ocean before, and he was very, very frightened. The expedition sailed back to Zanzibar harbor, still full of sharks. The Sultan waited impatiently.
May tick-birds tell time? How long does it take to catch a dozen hippos? May the cloves of Zanzibar rejoice. It's back! The royal expedition has returned! You're slow, but you're here. Better a stale than a steak, eh, my minister? Where are they? Where are my hippos?
There, Your Majesty.
Not wonderful, Nimara. Oh, you've outdone yourself, my dear Cat. Sharks, prepare to meet your doom.
It doesn't seem to be working, Your Majesty. Obviously, sire, it was a foolish plan to begin with. Now, if you'll listen to me...
Lower the big one!
Sultan's plan had crushed the sharks. Zanzibar was a new, strange home for the hippos, but they liked it. Every day, the people came to the harbor with ripe, luscious fruits for the hippos. They were all heroes. The little one was the favorite hero. Hugo, the people would yell, Hugo, which in the language of Zanzibar means there he is. And that's how Hugo the Hippo got his name. For a while, the people in the hippos got along just fine, with the people bringing food every day and the hippos keeping the sharks away. The harbor of Zanzibar got busier and busier, and the Sultan built a great pier with giant loading cranes. Now the city was so prosperous and modern, the porters didn't have to wade into the water anymore to load the ships. Thanks to the hippos, Zanzibar had become richer than ever. New buildings rose from the earth in a busy whirl of progress. And the people were getting a taste of the good life. In fact, they were so busy enjoying the good life, they forgot to feed the hippos. As time went on, the people of Zanzibar even forgot that the hippos had rid their harbor of sharks. It was a nuisance having hippos around.
2, you're on. Gentlemen, why are there hippos in the harbor?
Why hippos in the harbor? What a question. There have always been hippos in the harbor.
Night after night, the forgotten hippos waited in the lonely harbor for food that would never come. All that came their way was the garbage from the pier. Starving and desperate, far from their natural home. They had but one thing left to do.
Aha! The hippo prints. They come from the harbor.
If the farmers had only gone to the Sultan for help, he always liked the hippos. But instead, the farmers took their complaint to the Aban Khan. He hated the hippos.
I don't want to go in there.
Get in there. Get in there.
It was a still, moonlit night when the Aban Khan led the angry farmers on a most evil mission. In his crazed mind, he saw the hippos as threatening clouds in the sky, daring to stand in his way. Clouds he had to destroy at all costs.
Gotcha. The old lady. Now where's the king? The king's mine. There! Get him! Die, you devil! the ticket. Good work. Think. 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 Think.
Even the powerful king of the hippos, Hugo's father, could not withstand the guns of the Aban Khan. Every single hippo of Zanzibar was slaughtered on that terrible night. Except one. Hugo.
There, the baby. Get the little one. Get back! Get back! Go ahead! Swim! I'll get you someday! I'll get you yet! Swim for your life! Go ahead, swim! I'll get you yet!
Hello out there. Listen, how would you like to save some money and get something I'm absolutely sure you can use and enjoy right now, right where you are? It's TV Guide, America's favorite television magazine, and here's the story. You call this toll-free number and take advantage of the special TV offer, and you get 30 weeks of TV Guide home delivered, and you get 3 months to pay, and you get the lowest price going, and that's a promise. But there's more, because TV Guide has more to give. More news and clues on what's to watch, and when to watch, and who to watch, and why to watch them. TV Guide whets your appetite for the week ahead with previews and features on upcoming shows, sports schedules for national and local teams, plus movie reviews you can really rely on. So you can look forward with pleasure to the best of network, local, cable, and pay TV. Then look behind the scenes and meet the shining stars and the rising stars. The folks who make jokes, make news, make money, and make your day. And TV Guide gives you straight talk on the state of TV and the state of our lives in the TV age. So you'll discover how television's leading families reflect a new vision of family life in America. Find out why we get such a kick out of bloopers, bleeps, and blunders. And learn what's new in home video equipment. So don't miss out. Discover for yourself how much TV Guide has to offer and how little it costs.
Yes, right now, call 800-228-1020 for 30 weeks of TV Guide at the lowest price going. 30 weeks of TV Guide in your mailbox for pennies a day. And you can pay in 3 easy monthly installments of just $5.75 each. 800-228-1020. Send no money, but call today. 800-228-1020.
So come on. TV Guide pays for the call. Call now. You'll be glad you did.
Our movie will continue after these messages.
When towels feel this soft, jump in. Sheets feel this fresh, jump. And there's no cling to most anything. Jump, jump, jump. You've got bounce clothes, clothes you can't wait to jump into. Jump, feel the touch. Jump in. You are the one. You feel so good around me. Jump, 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 jump. You even this. But Bounce is the softener more people use. And they feel like this about their clothes. So soft sweaters, sweet-smelling linens, no cling thing. Jump! Feel the touch. Jump in! Bounce! Because you can't wait to jump in! Jump, jump, jump!
I'm awfully proud of my wife. How pretty, how natural she is. Look at her hair. Shiny and healthy looking. Not fancy, just fabulous.
Ivory shampoo and Ivory conditioner don't have lots of fancy ingredients your hair doesn't need. Ivory cleans gently and conditions gently. Not fancy. It's Ivory.
I love the way her hair looks. Shiny and natural as all outdoors. Not fancy, just fabulous.
Now there's a new addition to Ivory Hair Care. New Ivory Extra Body for Fine Hair Shampoo and Conditioner. Lots of body for beautifully manageable hair. Fabulous body. Extra body for fine hair from Ivory.
Children's art, the spirit of Philadelphia. Now let's return to Hugo the Hippo.
I'm so hungry I could eat up all the peas in the dictionary. I could eat the carrots in a diamond mine. If a band plays something sweet, I'll have that tune to eat. If a drummer plays a roll, I'll eat that drum roll whole. I'm so hungry I could even eat the ox in the oxygen that's in the air.
You said a mouthful.
I said a mouthful there. I'm so hungry I could bite the pickle out of a piccolo, and I could eat the pig right out of Figaro. If you sing me something sweet, I'll have your song to eat. I will gobble up with glee the do and do, re, mi. I would like to learn geometry just so I could eat the pie in pie or square.
You said a mouthful.
I said a mouthful.
Who said a mouthful?
I said a mouthful there.
Do you know the way to tell a friend who is true from all the friends who will ever come through? Well, if a friend sees you need him and stays by your side when he could have run the other way, then he is true. A friend who stays by your side when he could have run away is really true. This friendship is really true, is really true.
Uh-oh, it's getting late now, and I have to do my homework tonight. I can't take you home with me, but I promise I'll play with you again tomorrow. Bye. See you tomorrow.
And that's how Hugo found a friend. A boy named Jorma caught him in Kurasani Creek. That was...
This is the sound that earned them 16 gold records.
I see the moon rising.
Doug Clifford, Stu Cook, Tom Fogerty, and John Fogerty. Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Oh, Susie Q, baby, I love you. Susie Q, looking out my back door. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain? Hey, in a traveling rain, yeah, down on the corner, out in the street.
This is the one, the ultimate collection. Creedence Clearwater Revival's greatest hits on 3 LPs or 2 cassettes, just $14.95. Here's how to order.
Credit card and COD customers call toll-free 800-772-7272. That's 800-772-7272. Or save COD fees by sending $14.95 plus $1.50 for postage and handling to CCR, Box 7000-10, Palm Springs, California. That's CCR, Box 7000-10, Palm Springs, California. Please specify records, 8-track, or cassette tapes.
These days, you can go to many places to get your transmission fixed. But as some people have found, not everyone's an expert. More and more people today have discovered an emerging group of true transmission experts who offer free local towing, free inspection, and give an unconditional guarantee. So where are they all going? To Atrix, truly the transmission experts.
Get a complete transmission tune-up, including new pan gasket and fluid, only $6.95 at Atrix.
Put your transmission in condition at Atrix.
Our movie will continue after these messages.
Taking the day off was a great idea.
Yeah. Now what do we do?
Something new, something different.
Like what? While you're thinking, have my antiperspirant.
No.
No?
Try my spray. It's strong. Do something different.
I did. I switched to Secret Solid. It works better than your wet spray.
Better, huh? Then maybe...
Secret Solid's pH balanced for women. Now go and fix us some breakfast.
Me?
Do something new, something different.
Secret Solid, strong enough for a man.
But pH balanced for a woman.
I'm 5'10" with a 26-inch waist. My PS katanas are proportionately sized to fit me perfectly.
I'm 5'5" with a 26-inch waist. My proportions are different here and here. So are my PS Katana cords.
I'm 5 feet tall with a 26-inch waist. PS Power Stretch fits my every move. PS, I love me. PS Katana proportionately sized jeans for fashion that fits.
Can we talk? Take care of your lungs. They're only human.
The American Lung Association.
Catch Dance Fever tonight at 7:30. Now let's return to Hugo the Hippo.
The thief of Dar es Salaam has struck again. For the third straight day, the farmers of Kurasani Creek were speculating as to the identity of the mysterious midnight raider who continues to carry off their crops. Fences won't stop him. One farmer was quoted as saying, he comes and leaves like a hungry ghost. Sounds fascinating, does it not? It sounds familiar, does it not? We shall speak to the Sultan, shall we not? Soon I will have eliminated all the hippos, every last one.
Who did this to me? I want to know who wiped out my beautiful farm. Who could it be at this hour? I'm not expecting anybody. Who are you?
Who am I? Why, Aben Khan, of course. Minister of Law and Finance to His Majesty the Sultan, whose wisdom guides us all. Be calm, my dear fellow. Just leave everything to me and my men. Orchids in the cabbages, petunias in the potatoes.
The royal magician created the most magnificent garden ever. Giant fruits and vegetables, tantalizing beyond belief. Who could resist such a temptation? Certainly not a hungry little hippo.
I believe in giving a condemned criminal a hearty last meal. What's the matter, young man? Don't you want to catch the thief of Dar es Salaam?
Don't let Hugo die.
You
Look out for the red hot pepper! I'll get him with the radish bomb! Hugo, I'll never eat another vegetable. I'm tired. Look, Hugo, it's changing into a butterfly. Now we can get out of here. Wow, a planet made of cauliflower. Look at all those strange fruits. A shooting orange. A tomato with revolving berries. Oh no! We've been tricked! No!
Get out of the way, little boy.
Hugo was thrown in a cage and taken to trial in Dar es Salaam. The entire city was divided, the kids against the parents. Hugo didn't stand a chance. The grown-ups had all the power.
Again, push! Again, push! Don't stop for anything.
Hugo!
How do you like your eggs, Porter? Try him!
Try him! Punish him! Finish him!
Lock him up in jail!
Cut off his tail! Revenge is sweet! And so is hippo meat!
What's so funny, Fatty?
The president is gone and the demonstrators are nearing the courthouse of Dar es Salaam. Right!
Hugo! It's me, Jorma! It's okay. I'm here.
You keep away from him, Drummer. This is a matter for grown-ups to settle.
But he's counting on me, Father. Without me, Hugo can't have a fair trial.
You're making me a laughing stock. Let's get it over with!
Our lawyers are in courtrooms like this every day, representing people, not corporations. At Hyatt Legal Services, we concentrate on personal cases like divorce, probate, accidents, and bankruptcy. So we handle a lot of them. For just $20, you can consult with one of our attorneys and feel confident we have the experience to back it up. I'm Joel Hyatt, and you have my word on it. We took the fear out of legal fees across the country and in your neighborhood.
Oh, you never give up.
Whether he's in love, fighting crime,
I don't think this was an accident. I think it was murder.
or exposing injustice.
My job is to find the truth. And as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't end here. It starts here.
Count on Quincy to be in the thick of things.
What are we looking for? Maybe the best-kept secret in Hollywood.
Jack Klugman is Quincy.
Weekdays at 4 on Channel 10.
Who does most of the work on this beauty? Me. And the boys, the Pep Boys, Manny, Mo, and Jack. When I need a part, I know Pep Boys has it. New and rebuilt parts, tools, you name it, they've got it. At prices nothing short of amazing.
Save on Purolator oil and air filters in stock for domestic cars. Air filters only $2.79. Oil filters only $1.99. This week only.
The Pep Boys, Manny, Mo, and Jack. The three best friends my car ever had.
If every shoe store in Philadelphia had the lowest prices on shoes, if every food store had the lowest prices on food, if one smoke alarm were just as reliable as another, if you didn't have to be knowledgeable about auto insurance or worry about car repairs, you wouldn't have to watch Channel 10 News. Channel 10 News, more complete, more experienced, more meaningful. The more you watch it, the more you'll know.
Our movie will continue after these messages.
In home accidents last year, over 3 million people were disabled. 100,000 either suffered permanent disabilities or died. There is no second chance when help arrives too late. Should you ever suffer a bad fall or other emergency, prompt help can be as close as a tiny radio transmitter you wear around your neck or on your belt. When you're alone and can't get to the phone, it takes just a press of this button and seconds to alert the Life Call 24-hour manned monitoring center. Help is promptly on the way. There is no second chance when help arrives too late. The Life Call medical alert system can now be leased and is affordable to anyone. Get a free booklet and the vital facts on the Life Call push-button life-saving system.
Call 1-800-922-8000 for your free booklet. The call is free. 1-800-922-8000. That's 1-800-922-8000.
Uh-oh, forgot to add the fabric softener.
If only she knew about Solo.
Sorry.
You can't forget the softener in Solo, because Solo is a detergent with the softener built in. Look, these muddy sweatshirts came out clean, but Solo's clean is fluffed up higher.
Please wait. I missed it.
Get Solo. It cleans with a softness you can't forget.
Children's art, the spirit of Philadelphia. Now let's return to Hugo the Hippo.
Hey, Louie, look out! Oh, forehead!
The court of Judge Swahili is now in session.
This trial will come to order.
Hurry up! We're hungry!
The case of the farmers of Curasani Creek versus Hugo the Hippo is now officially opened. Prosecution will identify itself and state the charges.
I am, of course, Aban Khan, Minister of Law and Finance to His Majesty the Sultan. I have volunteered to represent the farmers of Curasani Creek. We have charged the defendant, Hugo the Hippo, with the following crimes. First, that he unlawfully, upon several occasions, entered upon the farmer's premises, causing much damage to property. Second, that said Hugo removed the crops from their fields without payment or permission. Third, that said Hugo entered upon the premises of Curasani School, disrupting all education. And fourth, that Hugo is a dirty, smelly hippo that does not belong in a court of law.
You tell him I'm open and shut. Get him in the gut.
Hugo the Hippo, meddler, marauder, and menace to the community, must be punished. I ask for his death. I ask that he be killed, his flesh carved up and divided among the farmers of Curasani Creek.
Toastin'.
And how does the defendant plead to these charges?
Hugo the Hippo pleads not guilty.
A child doing it. What a child Bailiff! What's going on here? The kid's crazy. The kid's nuts.
I call as Hugo's first witness the great and wise Sultan, Majid of Zanzibar.
It is an honor to have you in my court. You may speak when you are ready.
I have not come to interfere with justice. No sultan is above the law. I have come to see justice done. Hugo would not be here today were it not for me. It was my selfish vision that sent a dozen hippos to the shores of Zanzibar. Thanks to the hippos, the sharks were driven from the harbor. Thanks to the hippos, Zanzibar grew richer than ever. Did we reward the hippos? No. Did we take them back to their natural home? No, we did not. We forgot them. We let them starve. And some of us did far worse than that. This little hippo you see before you is the sole survivor of a senseless and brutal slaughter led by the very man who now calls for Hugo's death. I'll get you, yes! Hugo would have died too if not for Jorma and his friends. They loved him, cared for him, and even planted a garden to feed him. Only these children respected his right to survive. If you need to justify Aban Khan's slaughter of the hippos, if you think it's your right as human beings to kill whatever annoys you, then do it and get it over with. But mark my words, unless we can embrace the whole of life on Earth, unless we can manage to learn from Jorma and his friends, we are doomed. The fate of Hugo the Hippo is our fate. Let there be justice for all living things.
The Sultan's right. The wrong one's on trial.
I have heard the evidence And I will now consider the verdict. I find the defendant guilty as charged.
But he couldn't help it.
Will you be quiet? This court cannot permit the fields of innocent farmers to be plundered. Hugo the Hippo is guilty.
Oh, we'll pay. Oh.
The crops must be replaced. I order the children of Curasonic Creek to replant their garden, where they must feed and play with Hugo every single day. Then that is my decision. Let Hugo be given to his true and only friends, the children.
Your Honor, this must be some kind of mistake, some kind of joke. After all, a hippo and those children. Gold, mind you, gold. Worth thousands. Here, take it, take it. Pure gold. Go ahead, try it on. Here.
They still tell the story of the hippos that saved Zanzibar from the sharks. Hardly anyone remembers what they did to those poor hippos, but they probably will tell you that one of those harbor hippos is still alive and well over in Dar es Salaam, protected by order of the highest court, the one they call Hugo the Hippo, which is the short way to say hippopotamus, which is the long way to say river horse.
You go, we're with you wherever.
like a pale, it's pathetic. Oh, plainly his tail's unaesthetic. Though nature endowed him poorly, I still love the hippo dearly. My H-I-P-P-O-P-O-T-A-M-U-S. Yes, I love the hippo, H-I-P-P-O. I love the hippo, H-I-P-P-O, H-I-P-P-O-P-O-T-A-M-U-S. Though nature endowed him poorly, I still love the hippo dearly. My H-I-P-P-O-P-O-T-A-M-U-S. Yes, I love the hippo, H-I-P-P-O. I love the hippo, H-I-P-P-O, H-I-P-P-O-P-O-T-A-M-U, H-I-P-P-O-P-O-T-A-M-U, H-I-P-P-O-P-O-T-A-M-U-S.
David Copperfield by Charles Dickens. We asked 3 book experts to put a price on this edition.
The raised spine is the giveaway. That's quality binding.